What's up, YouTube? I have not been here for quite a while. I think my last video was DC, but I recently deleted it for a reason that I will talk about in the near future. However, I've not been here and I'm so sorry. It's just a lot of stuff going on, but who cares about that? I'm here now. That's all that matters. So I wanted to come here and show you guys a makeup look that I'm really happy about, that I did it a couple of days ago and a lot of people liked it, so I decided to do a video on it because I think that this look is something that a lot of girls can do, a lot of girls can wear on multiple occasions, so I decided to record it for you guys. Before you all get into this video, make sure that you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment anything that you want to know that I don't cover in this video. If you want to know some advice, ask me a question, anything that you want to know, I will be able to answer it. But let's get into the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. I really don't record my eyebrows on camera. If you see my channel before, you know I always say that. So I do have a video on how I do my eyebrows, so I will go ahead and put that video at the top so you all can see. But I'm just gonna go ahead and okay, so I finished my eyebrows, but I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in so you all can get a closer look on the eye look. So I think that's close enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my box of crayons palette, and I'm gonna take like a really nice blending brush, probably like this one. I got this one from BH Cosmetics. It's the number 5 Studio Pro. I really like this brush, but I'm gonna go in with this tan color from this palette. I really like this palette. You all see this a lot on my channel if you've been here before. I'm gonna go ahead and just like put this all in my crease and my outer V. I like this color because it's a really nice transition color. I turned my light down. But yeah, I'm just gonna put that all in my outer V and a little bit in my crease. I'm just gonna buff that all in. Make sure you're blending it very nicely. Okay, so that's it for that color, and I'm actually done with this palette. I won't be using it again. Instead, I will be going in with my Morphe palette. This palette is like full of neutral shades. I really like this palette because, yeah, like it's just full of like nice neutral shade. It took me a long time to get this palette. I bought it off one of my friends because it just kept selling out online. So I'm really happy that she sold it to me. Thank you. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with these two colors right here. And I'm just gonna blend them into my outer V. I'm gonna blend those two colors together just to give the look a little more depth with the same brush. I'm gonna put my hair up. I really like this look because it's just a really nice, it's like an easier looking look. Like if you want to like go out to the club, or you can wear this to just work. If day you just really feel like wearing some makeup but you don't like really want to wear any color, this is a look that you want to go for. You want to make sure you blending these colors in very well. So go ahead and get you a really nice blending brush. This brush was really cheap. I think it was like $3, $2-3, and I've had it for probably maybe 3-4 years. So it's really nice quality. It's soft, it does what it's supposed to do. So yeah, let's go get this brush. I'll put the link below if I can find it. I mean, it was a long time ago, so, but I will make sure I find it. I would definitely do that. Okay, that is all for those darker colors. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I'm gonna use a concealer from, what is this concealer? I did a review on this concealer before. Yeah, the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover. I'm gonna use this shade. What shade is this? I'm going to use the Sand Beige. You wanna use a lighter color to cut your crease, so when you put color on top, the color can kind of like pop out, but we're not really doing any color, but I still want the color to pop out still. So, and the thing about these concealers are, they work. I love them. It's just that they dry so fast, and that's probably one thing that I really don't like, but it does what it's supposed to do. So that's the main focus that we want to go for here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. Okay, so we are finished with the cutting the crease, but now I'm gonna go back in with those same two colors I used on my outer, on my crease. And I'm going to, you see where this line is? I don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with those two colors that I just used, so it can all blend together seamlessly. Just like that. Just gonna buff that in there. Not all the way, I'm just trying to get rid of that line so it can all blend together. You're gonna go back and forth, just like that. Sometimes you can go in like tapping motions too. You don't have to swipe. You can tap just like this and it would do the exact same thing. I like to go up to try to maybe blend that color out into the top part too. I don't know, I just like that look a little better. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. And I use the same brush too. Y'all, I just love this brush so much. Like, can you tell? If you haven't noticed already. Okay, so now I'm done with that. But in the same palette, I'm gonna go and use a beige color. I think I'm going to blend these two colors together. I'm gonna blend these two colors together. Get a little bit on the brush. And I'm just gonna pack it on top of where I cut my crease at. My cat is trying to get inside and I don't want him in here. You can use any brush you would like. I mean, not any brush, but a flat brush would be better to use rather than a fluffier brush. Just want to keep packing it on until you get the color and the pigmentation that you want. think that's all I will want for mine. So I think you all know where I'm going with this. I am going to take that same brush. Where did I put it? I did that color, so now I'm gonna go back in with the same color. And this time I'm not gonna take both colors. I'm just gonna take that lighter brown, and I'm going to blend the crease again to get rid of that line. We don't want lines. That's not cute. We don't want that. We want everything to blend together nicely. Okay. So make sure you're doing a double check, make sure everything's nice, everything's put together, blended well. If you see something that you don't like, make sure you fix it, because right now we're gonna go ahead and go into the eyeliner. Now, I don't know if you all want to see me do my eyeliner. I don't usually record when I do my eyeliner. I usually just do it because there's a lot of videos out here on how to do your eyeliner. So if you want to see me, if you want to know how I do my eyeliner, please comment below and I would definitely make a video about it, but I would not be recording it for this video. So okay, so I went ahead and did my liner and my lashes off camera. If you would like to know where I got these lashes from, they will be in the link below. I really like big bold lashes. Sorry if you don't, but this is what we do over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out so you guys can see the rest of my face. Okay, so for the rest of my face, I already moisturized before I had on camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize a little bit more. So I'm gonna use my Mario Badescu skincare. I know a lot of people haven't been really using this product lately, but I will be using this until it is empty because I hate wasting money. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, get that all in there. So I'm also going to use, I can never say this word right, the Araceli, okay, Volcanic Exterior Beauty Oil. Okay, so I'm gonna use this and put this all in my T-zone. Yeah, it's slippery. I know. It feels so weird when it like drips down. Ooh. So I'm gonna take a brush and I'm gonna go the top first because I don't want it to get in my eyebrows, of course. And I'm using a flat brush to get it in there. I like this oil. It makes my makeup stay all day, and yeah, it just makes my makeup stay all day. It gives my skin a really nice moisturizer, and yeah, so let's get all that in there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the foundation. So I've been using Juava's Place foundation lately. I like to use the NARS foundation. That's always been my favorite, but this has been one of my favorites as well. I like this foundation because you don't have to use a lot of it. A little goes a long way. So that's as much as I use. I like to apply my foundation with the Beauty Blender. I like to use a nice, really big one. I'm looking at my mirror in the back on my vanity, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buff all of that in. You know, when the stores open up, I am gonna go back and get my NARS because I could order it now, but I don't want to wait 20 days for some foundation, so I'd rather just use what I have. Use that beauty blender, buff all of that in. I know some people use the brush, and I used to use the brush too, but I feel like the Beauty Blender just blends it in a little nicer and it doesn't take as long. But it's nothing wrong with using the brush. And then this foundation is just like really affordable as well. So I think I bought it for like, well, I got it on like Black Friday sale. and it was $10. I think the regular price is $20, so I will go ahead and put that in the link below too. But yeah, so now I'm gonna set it. I use my Benefit Hello Flawless setting powder. If you watch my channel a lot, you notice that I go for under my eyes first because I have really bad bags, and I don't know why. I get enough sleep. I don't know why my under eye circles are just so terrible. So if you have any advice on how I can make that better, please comment below and help a sister out, you know? Like, we all can help each other. Ew, piece of hair. So we all can help each other. You know, go ahead and help me out. I help you out. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with the Dollface Place concealer in the shade 13. It doesn't really have a name. It just goes by the numbers. So I'm gonna apply this in my T-zone. Just like that. If you watch my channel, you notice like I make this face when I do my makeup. And I don't know, that's just like my focus face. Okay. I also use a beauty blender to blend out my concealer. As you can see, I'm going for the eyes first. Okay, so now I'm going to take one of my concealers by CoverGirl, and just to brighten up my T-zone a little bit, because that concealer kind of like matches my skin, and I like to use it underneath my eyes so I can get that that coverage for my circles, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Soft Tan. And just to remind you, this concealer, it does dry out pretty fast. So usually I will go in steps with it, but for this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole thing. So now I'm going to take my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm going to immediately set under my eyes. So when I do my setting, I usually like to buff it in and then go back in and set it, because I just feel like it gives me more coverage when I just go ahead and blend it immediately rather than letting it sit for so long. Don't get me wrong, I do let it sit, but I do that next. So here it is. Now I'm gonna let it bake. I'm gonna do the other side. So while that's baking, I'm going to go in with another product by Dollface Place, and I'm going to contour my face. This is the shade Abijuan. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm going to contour my face with this concealer stick. I really like the concealer sticks. Here, I get my chin. I do my nose last because I feel like when I do my nose too early, it will mess up the setting powder. So I just let that sit. But I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with the beauty blender. As always, you know, beauty blenders is always my way to go. Make sure your beauty blender is damp at all times, not soaking wet and not dry. You want to make sure it's damp. Okay, so sometimes I will take a brush. This is by Real Techniques. I love Real Technique brushes, and I will just go in and use a angle brush, and I will blend it out some more. Get rid of that tacky feeling. I go in with my Revolution Pro HD powder contour, and I will take this color right here, and I will just set my contour that way so it's not like tacky and sticky. We want to make sure we set everything, because I really like a matte look. Some people like the whole shiny look. I don't. I like mine to look really, really matte. So I like to go over with a powder every time I use a creamy product. I'm gonna go ahead and blend my setting powder away, but I don't just blend it away. I use my pressed powder that's close to my skin, and I go in with a brush, a contour brush or concealer brush or something like that. This one is by Morphe, and I use the pressed powder to press the setting powder into my skin. I just press. There is no dragging. I don't swipe. Some people do swipe it away. I don't do that. Yep, and just like that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my nose. I already put the concealer on my nose, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to take, what am I gonna take? I'm going to take that powder contour palette, and I'm going to take a line brush, and I'm going to go in with this dark color right here, and I'm just going to outline my nose to make it look a little smaller. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my finger, and I'm going to blend that out. You could use a brush, you can, but I wanted to use my finger. I do use a brush at some point, but I like to blend it out with my finger first, and then I'll go in with a nice little small blending brush, and I will just go ahead and blend that out. And as I said earlier, I do like to set every time I use a cream product. I like to set it, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sacha Buttercup again. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. So while that's sitting, I do like to do my lips, of course. The trick with me is I don't like using lip liners. I like to use eyeshadow, so I usually go in with my powder contour and I use a lip brush, and I just outline my lips that way. The lipstick or lip gloss or whatever you're gonna use with the eyeshadow versus the lip liner. They're both pretty good, but this is just how I like to do it. So I'm done lining my lips. So the lipstick that I didn't want to use lipstick. I'm going to use lip gloss. Lip gloss I'm going to use is from my friend's makeup line. I will go ahead and put it in the description below, so you all can go ahead and get some. I really like this lip gloss. I use it for a lot of my looks, so you'll probably be seeing this a lot more often. But yeah, this shade, it's called Cream. It's like a pink color. This is what it looks like if you were to want to get it. This is what it looks like. It's a really nice shade to go for when you're doing like a neutral look, or if you do a colorful look, you can use this shade. It really fits with a lot of looks. That's what I like most about it, and it's like a lot of pigmentation, but you'll see for yourself. Look. Okay, see, like that color? I really do like this color. I use it for a lot. You know, do the whole thing. So now for one of my favorite parts is the highlight. We are almost finished. But before I highlight, I like to go ahead and use my NYX matte finish matte finish long lasting spray. I did order some Morphe spray. It should be coming not soon because of the whole quarantine, but whatever. But I'm gonna use this. Shake it up really good. Okay, so I like to apply my highlight when my face is kind of wet from the setting spray, but I also like to spray the brush too. I use a fan brush, of course. And for highlight, I like to just put it on the apples of my cheeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in Drip Go and Sunburst using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a very old highlighter palette, but I still use it because I love it. Like for me, if you know me, once I find something good, I use it all the time. Like, I don't know why, I just use it all the time. It's just that good to me. So I'll put it on my cheeks first. And then I'll gracefully bring it up, but not that much. And she forgot about my nose. Wow. I can't believe you all didn't remind me. It's not like you all can see me anyway. I mean, it's not like I can see you all anyway, but go ahead and dust that away because I am going to be highlighting my nose too. With my nose, I usually don't use the fan brush because I like it to be in a certain place. I like it to just be right here, just at the tip of my nose. I don't like it to be all the way down. And that's all. Highlight, you go in with as much as you want. Some people like a lot of highlights, some people don't. It's really up to you and what you prefer. But this will be the finished look. Go ahead and take my hand down. So this will be the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Make sure you let me know what other videos you would like to see. Good videos during this quarantine time. Make sure you all stay safe. Make sure you're staying at home. Make sure you're wearing your face mask, washing your hands. Always keeping some hand sanitizer on you. Make sure you all are staying safe out here because it is crazy. But I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and see you later. Bye.